At Bunzl Cleaning and Safety, we are committed to reducing our impact on the environment by working with customers and suppliers to find solutions that support a more sustainable way of working. When Bunzl plc joined the UN's business ambition for 1.5 degrees Celsius and Race to Zero, we committed to obtaining Science Based Targets Initiative validation, also known as an SBTi. This validation applies to our existing Scope 1 and 2 emission reduction targets. We're also committed to our long-term goal of achieving the science-based net zero standard by 2050, which includes our Scope 3 emissions. In 2022, Bunzl plc gained approval from the SBTi for our carbon reduction targets across all three scopes. This meant a 50% reduction relative to revenue by 2030 across Scopes 1 and 2, a 27.5% absolute reduction by 2030 across Scopes 1 and 2, and 79% of our suppliers having their own science-based targets for emissions by 2027. Our solutions significantly reduce road miles and minimise both our own and our customers' carbon footprint by consolidating multiple items into single mixed pallet deliveries. We're also playing our part by cutting emissions across our own businesses. This includes installing LED lighting and motion sensors across our warehouses and offices, as well as transitioning our fleet to low and zero carbon solutions. Where required, we're also working with third-party couriers who have set their own net zero targets and carbon reduction plans. We're proud to say that at Bunzl Safety, we're on track to reach our targets. By the end of 2022, we were 24.4% more carbon efficient compared to our 2019 baseline. In fact, our actual Scope 1 and 2 emissions decreased by 24%, a 5% reduction since 2021. We understand the complexity behind reporting Scope 3 emissions, which is why we are supporting our customers in understanding the CO2 emissions associated with their deliveries from us. Using our Scope 1 and 2 emissions, along with customer ordering profiles, we can create a carbon forecast report that illustrates those emissions. Using this report, we can work with our customers in creating smarter ordering profiles or delivery consolidation that better demonstrates the impact this can have on reducing CO2. And what's more, for those unavoidable emissions, we're able to offer a carbon offsetting service through verified carbon standard schemes. Bunzl Safety is constantly working on ways to reduce and minimise both our own and our customers' carbon footprint. We are committed to reducing our absolute Scope 1 and 2 emissions by 27.5% by 2030, and across all three scopes by a minimum of 90% by 2050.